You should be able to see the difference by just taking a look at it. If a grimoire looks like an ordinary notebook, then what's the difference in you're doing something special or calling it a special book for that matter? You have to take the effort. I'm not saying put lots of stickers on it, or write something on it or doodle on it, but make it look special. And it's very easy. You'll get a lot of goodies on the net. Most of our grimoires are leather bound and they have the leather strap to wrap it. You can have a hard bound cover, you can have a smooth cover, but the papers have to be unrolled. Papers inside have to be unrolled. So it's important to keep in mind that you cannot equate. It's something like spellcasting is as easy for a spellcaster as it is for a mundane. It isn't. Similarly, a grimoire cannot be an ordinary book. It should not, at least. Drakayana is all about helping people in pursuit of knowledge, as in the process. So, to impart the knowledge, we have to make all that is theory into all that can be application. And that's why grimoires are important. Where is my reference point? All the research that we have done, where is it written? All the spells that we have cast, where is it? It'll all go into the atmosphere, and we've done so many, thousands and thousands and thousands of spells, that the prototypes, the designs, because anything that you see on the desk of Drakayana has not been cut, copied or pasted from anywhere else. I don't even want to say that, I received a divine download and God knows what all is happening now, but all the spells that are designed at our desk comes from our creation. So where is all that noted? How do I know which spell to cast for whom? You need some kind of reference. You need to have personal journals. You need to have some kind of study. So we have grimoires where sigilled grimoires are there, sigil and symbol grimoires are there, chants and gnosis grimoires are there, journal grimoires are there, spellcasting grimoires are there, raw material grimoires are there, oil grimoires are special, that's there. Then you have astrological grimoires which cover a lot of aspects of astrology in spellcasting. Then there are certain spells that are very important to empower the person into becoming a good spellcaster. Those grimoires are there. I can go on and on, but I don't think we have that much of time. It's a special book. You keep a journal, you have a personal diary. Consider that to be a grimoire, where you've written down an experience and how you've managed to learn from the mistake and move on. That personal diary of yours can also be called a grimoire. A grimoire doesn't necessarily have to be the moment you open the book, magical light comes out. I know that's what you all think happens. At midnight we open our grimoires and all the magical light of all the world, like the Aurea Borealis, comes out. And then we look at one light and say, I'm going to use that. No, it does not. You open a grimoire and you see what has to be done from the information that it provides to you, and that's it. A spellcaster uses a grimoire for a certain thing, but a mundane or a person who is not in the occult world can also have a grimoire. You don't have to be initiated to have a grimoire, let me put it like that. But what do you do with it? That remains to be seen, and of course it depends on how serious you are in maintaining it. Because it keeps tabs and doesn't let you lose your way. If you think of it, a grimoire is a reference point, it's a waypoint, it's a milestone. How? You decided to pursue the path of spellcasting, and there is a certain set of rituals and spells that you learned. Where have you noted it down? In your grimoire, right? Now when you move on, and if you want a reference point because you're practicing a new set of spells or a new set of rituals, or a further from category A to category A plus, you want to revisit category A, how do you revisit it? By going back to your grimoire. Your reference point grimoire is very, very important. It's not given so much of importance because you feel like like it's an MOM, minutes of the meeting. The meeting is done, the headache is off, I should move on. What was discussed in the meeting? If you want to know, a couple of months down the line, where is the reference point? Reference point is very, very important. If you want to start a grimoire, first ask yourself, why do you want it? It can't be just because it looks nice. You have to fill it up, you have to fill up the pages. If you want to start a grimoire, the tools would be find a reason that you want, and then you can go ahead and buy, because I don't like money wastage. It's a bad idea and it's against the rules of blue magic. If you want to keep a journal and you want to do it in a fancy book, then that's a reason for you. That's a reason good enough for you to keep a grimoire. Don't disrespect it. You shouldn't disrespect any book. From where I come from, when you drop a book, you actually pick it up, or drop anything actually. Even if you drop a pen, or if you drop a comb or a pin, you pick it up and you put it on your head, and then you touch just below your neck. Why? Because it's a sign of respect. Books shouldn't be disrespected, and especially a grimoire should not be disrespected because of the knowledge it contains. Even if it has nothing of spellcasting value, it still has a part of you in it. At least give it respect for that. Another do of grimoire would be your capacity to be very clear in terms of its decorum. Try and see if you can make tables and columns. Number the pages. What is where? That's one. Don'ts would be to show it to 20 people or even one person. Grimoires are utterly secretive objects. You don't say, hey, I got a grimoire, you want to see it? And if they say yes, you show me your grimoire, I'll show you yours. That's not considered to be a grimoire. It's occult, it's hidden, it's secret. Do you show your journal to people? No, right? So that's what I mean. They're called the Book of Shadows. Another set of do and don't of grimoires is don't take it lightly. You don't have to sit down one day and finish the writing on the whole grimoire from the beginning to the end. Of course, you leave the last 2 pages, but don't think that you have to fill it up no matter what. Write what matters and what will count, not now, but 5 years down the line. And the don'ts would be, don't throw away your grimoires. You never know what comes handy and when it comes handy. If you have any doubts, please don't hesitate to write your questions down in the comment section below. Thank you, and see you with Rakayana.